What's up, everybody? King of Fomo here, coming at you with your daily crypto update. Today we're going to be talking about Xen. This is the cryptocurrency that I've really been most excited about while I've been sitting here doing my long hiatus, looking at a lot of different things. Xen, I think, is really different than a lot of other cryptocurrencies and has a lot of promise for the future. Now, I've talked about this coin on my channel before, but I want to dig a little bit deeper into it. Obviously, it's doing pretty well. It's making some headlines right now. Ranked 798, up 28% today, up 42% for the week, and I do think that it's going to continue to get even better in the long term. In the short term, I really don't think this price matters at all, and I'm not going to be day trading this, but we're going to talk about what Xen is in case you guys forgot or didn't watch my previous videos, and we'll also talk about kind of where it can go and why I'm excited about it in the future as well. But before I do that, I just wanted to give you a quick 30-second explanation of where I've been for the past, I don't know, couple of months and really past year or so in terms of making videos. I've been forcibly absent. I've been voluntarily absent from making videos, and the reason why is because 2021 was the best year for crypto. Crypto hit its all-time high. There was a lot of excitement, a lot of buzz. NFTs were the craze and the hype, and then we hit 2022, and pretty much all year 2022 has been terrible for crypto. And honestly, you were better off holding USDT, USDC, some sort of stable coin the entire year rather than doing just about anything else. And I don't want to lie to you guys and present you guys with a bunch of opportunities that are just bad opportunities when you should just be holding stable coins. And that's pretty much the main reason why I haven't really been making videos. I like to make videos about good ways to earn in crypto, and honestly, like I said, this year has been a terrible year to try to earn in crypto. This has been a great year to do two things though. One is to accumulate coins, which is what we're going to talk about here with Xen today, and also to do your own research on things, to learn about how, what's going to happen in the future when we hit the next run up. But honestly, buying and doing anything else has been a terrible thing to do recently. So let's get straight into the video. Like I said, we're talking about Xen today. So let me give you guys a quick refresher on what this thing is in case you guys have forgotten. So what is Xen? Xen is pretty much the people's crypto. This is a coin that is more fair than any other crypto that I've seen in recent history. What does that mean? This is a coin that is free to mint from everyone. Now, we've seen a lot of free to mint coins in the past. We've seen things with launchers like Hex, where you can mint for free and get lots and lots of free money and lots of free coins for doing that. But there's a problem with a lot of those, and I think Xen addresses that problem by really stretching out this period of freedom, and it really does remind me of Bitcoin. Back when Bitcoin first started, Bitcoin was essentially free to mine for a lot of people who decided to go forth and put forth the effort to do it, and Xen is the same thing. Right now it's pretty much extremely free to do. I wouldn't really recommend buying any of this. We'll talk about that in a little bit, but there's a couple ways to do this, and if you guys are interested, one way is just to go to the Xen.network website. This is the official website, and you can mint, do a test mint right here before you really go deep into this. And it's pretty much going to be essentially free. All you have to do is pay the gas fee, and you set a period of time that you want to wait. The longer that you wait, so if you wait 10 days, you're not going to get that much Xen. If you decide to wait 365 days, you're going to get a lot more Xen for waiting a longer period of time before you can claim. But the catch with this is you can only do it once per wallet. So if you have one wallet, you can do it once and that's it. You got to create another wallet if you want to do more. So that's how you can do this on the Xen official website. There's been some other websites that are out there that you definitely want to keep your eye on. This is the cointool.app. This is a website where you can mint many wallets, unlimited amount of wallets essentially, and you type in how many wallets you want to create, 50. You type in how many days you want to wait until you can claim your Xen. Remember, the longer you wait, the higher your reward will be. And you go ahead and click on the mint button, and after that amount of time, the website's gonna create some wallets for you, and it's gonna be all in the smart contract, so you don't have to worry about anybody stealing your money or anything like that. And then once your term gets to its maturity, you can go ahead and withdraw from all of those wallets to the same wallet. So that's a really, really good tool for those of you who actually decide this is really cool and I want to jump heavier into this than just the one mint with my one wallet, and you don't want to create a whole bunch of wallets on your own. This is a very, very good tool. And then you have other websites too, like Xen Turbo. This is a good website that gives you a lot of just information statistics on how you're doing in Xen and just how your wallets are doing. It's a website that you definitely want to have in your bookmarks if you are getting into the Xen ecosystem. So like I said, why is this coin interesting? Now, I have kind of set this on the back burner, and I jumped into it a little bit, but I've really just been watching it for the past couple months, and it's been out, as we can see right here, it's been out for about 3 months. This is the 3rd month since it's launched, and over time, you guys are going to notice, if we go over to the white paper here, the more time that passes by, the more time after these stakes start, the less APY or the less return you're going to get from those free coins with Xen. And this is for staking Xen, right? That's going to be another option that we're not going to mention in this video, but you can actually do that too if you guys decide to buy Xen in the free market or to mint some and just do something with it. Staking is available here too. That really does prevent massive dumping from the free money, which is great. So those two things together give you a good ecosystem. But the fact that this coin is similar to Bitcoin. When Bitcoin first came out, you just had to put forth the effort, and you could have gotten tons and tons of free Bitcoin for essentially free. And it's the same case with Xen. You really just got to put forth the effort of making a few wallets, and it's essentially free. It's not 100% free because you do have to pay for gas fees on Ethereum, but there's other networks you can mint this on as well. But I'm mainly sticking with Ethereum. And like I said, we can take a look at some of the statistics right now. You can see the total number of addresses that I have, the ranking that I have, and the total value. $5,000 right now is how much I made, and that was for a gas price cost of close to about maybe $100 or $200 of gas fees that I've paid for these 73 different wallet addresses in Xen. So it's up to you to do that. Now again, it's kind of a hard concept to grasp, but when you look at other cryptocurrencies and you compare it to Xen, and this is where I think this coin is very interesting, all other cryptocurrencies have a distribution issue, right? And it's extremely difficult to address the distribution issue. What do I mean by that? No matter what your coin is, you can have a coin that launched with an ICO where you had investors jump in first and they're holding the coin, but what's stopping them from dumping a huge amount on people if the coin does even marginally well? Nothing, right? And then you can have, if you're like, oh, well, ICO doesn't work, so we're going to do something different. We're going to have, something where like Hex, where you have a huge amount of coins distributed into the beginning for a lot of people, and you have a cutoff date for that minting. Now, the same case happened with Hex. A lot of the people that jumped into Hex in the very beginning had a huge amount of coins, and they ended up dumping, and that's why Hex is at the price that it's at right now, along with other problems like the centralized aspect of one person, the OA, owning a lot of Hex. That's a massive distribution problem. And then you have a lot of other coins which do similar things. But no matter what you do in crypto, there's almost always a distribution problem. If you want to get your coin launched off the ground to start, it's got to have a value. And whether it's whales buying up your entire supply in the very beginning, doing an ICO, having the company control all of the coins in the beginning, it's a distribution problem, and it ultimately leads to the failure of a lot of coins when they're put through high stress levels of a high price, and just people being greedy in general. So I think Xen sort of fixes this, because anybody can get these coins right now, and this is where I'm saying right now, this is definitely a long-term play. This is going to be a long-term waiting period, I think, that before Xen establishes its real value, because the coins are absolutely free to mint for a very long period of time, and over time the amount of coins is going to decrease. So you will have your people who are die hard, who are going to have the quote-unquote most amount of coins, but not an insane amount as in the most amount of coins, but they're going to have a lot of coins. They're going to be invested into the system, but then you're going to have plenty of time for people who are seeing Xen right now saying, this coin's actually doing pretty good. It's up 24% over the next couple of years, being able to get their free coins, just like it was with Bitcoin. A lot of people able to participate in the system, get the free coins, and use the coins in the future. In other words, the people's crypto, right? Controlled by the people that really do believe in this coin from the beginning until the future, as people continue to go into this system. Now, definitely look at the white paper. I'm not going to really go too in depth into the white paper right now, but it talks about things like staking. It talks about things like how the minting works, and if you read it, it does, like, it makes sense as long as interest continues to be there for Xen. I think this is much more fair than Hex, much more fair than a lot of other things that have come out there. And if you can have any arguments against that, please let me know in the comments section. Like, to me, like I said, I've been looking at this for 3 months and I'm having a hard time finding some massive negatives. One of the biggest massive negatives is if people stop caring about Xen, then it's likely to collapse. There's likely to be some massive problems with it in the future in terms of distribution. Much like with what we've seen with a lot of Hex clones. But that doesn't seem to be the case. I mean, you can look at a lot of different websites. One of the websites right here is ultrasound.money. This is just the burn leaderboard, or who's using the ecosystem, the Ethereum ecosystem over time. And right now, Xen Batch Minter number 3, it's been there for ever, right? It's been there for a very long time, and this is a essentially valueless coin, right? And the fact that people are giving it hundreds and thousands and tens of thousands of dollars worth of gas fees on a daily basis means that it is not out of the public eye. It is not losing any traction. In fact, it's gaining traction in terms of people jumping into the system and wanting to have a piece of that pie in the future. And you can look at the Xen contract itself. It's here too. As long as these things remain relevant, like I said, this thing is, I think, poised to be very successful. That is really the only caveat that I see for Xen failing, is if it fades from relevancy. And I'm happy to see that it hasn't done that in the past 3 months. So that's my thoughts on this. We'll keep giving you guys updates on this. This is sort of just an introductory video. Before I really go a little bit deeper into explaining what this thing can do in terms of price. And honestly, I don't think I'm going to be talking about price for a very long time. That's going to take a lot of math to do, just figuring out to do, but it's looking to be like a good opportunity in general. But to be honest, this is one of the coins where the earlier you are, the better. I mean, we take a look at the things like the staking that's available, and just the distribution of coins over time decreases. This reward amplifier decreases over time. So obviously, the earlier you are, the better. The longer you stake, the better. The longer you wait to claim, the better. But this is also something where you have plenty of time. Like, there's no rush. You don't have to do this tomorrow or tonight. It's not going to make a huge difference if you wait 2 or 3 weeks from now compared to doing a big mint now. So definitely take your time, do some research on it. Let me know what you guys think about Xen itself. But this is honestly, I haven't been excited about a lot of things in crypto. This is one thing. All right, guys, I'll catch you in the next video. Like, comment, subscribe. Peace out.